Okay guys, I showed you the mods we're using before. Now I will start to show you how we can actually build a mission really easy. First you need a rifleman, of course, and I'll put in some more guys, a couple of more guys actually. I said it was 1 to 4, we'll do like 3 guys here. What's important here is when you drag people in, they will connect, if you can see here. They will connect to the group, the highest rank, and they'll do that until you are so far away like this, and then they'll be in another group themselves. Or you can make a new group over here, for example, like this with people. Mark them all, delete, and you have them here. What you can see here is a circle around this guy. Right click, attributes. You can see he's the player. You can also make them all about just playable, but it's nice to have one. This is my person, so I'll call him Ice. Like this, and I'll give him the rank of captain. That's it, that's me. Now I need this guy to be able to, I want you to be able to play all those guys. When you join a server, there are some slots, and what you see here is those guys here. You don't see those here. You see them, but you can't play them, so we want you to be able to play them. So go here and make them playable. Call him a squad lead, or whatever you want. Give him the rank of sergeant, for example. The next one you can do the same way. You need to do this with all your players. And you can make him second in command. Just for the fun, we do it like this. So now we have 3 players, and we actually need 4 players, right? So we'll also take Combat Lifesaver. He will be the last guy. Let's say this guy was not already a player, and you have, let's say, 10 guys you want to make them player. Just mark the players you want to make something playable. For example, go to this one and make them playable, and you can see now they are all playable. You can do that with 1, 10, 30 guys. Another thing I want to show you guys is I want to put in a civilian here to show some other stuff we can do. In the 3D Eden and Zeus, you saw the mod, we had 3D Eden and Enhanced. You have some options. Normally a civilian will run around, and you need to make a script for him not to run. We'll change that. Another thing that's really good if you look at it, and I put my cursor on him, you have all those options here. Move, it says what you need to do with your mouse, and so on. Gives you the options. But I'll right click, attributes. I'll not make him play because he's just a civilian. But what I want to show you is this down here. All those options we have down here is from the 3 Eden Enhanced, and this one is really nice for this position. We press this one, move. That means he won't move. There's a lot of other stuff you can do also. You can make him hurt and stuff like that, so he is limping. If his leg is let's say 21%, he will limp when he's walking, but we won't do that now. But now we have made him so he can't move actually. That's the first thing, okay? So what we have done so far is we put 4 guys in, we made them playable. We gave the name. You can see here if I put mouse on, say Ice in the bottom of the black box. SL squad lead, second in command, medic, and so on. I didn't actually give him a name, but we can do that by calling him a medic. Just for fun, even he's maybe not. That's the first part. If you want to use it as a mission, you need a respawn point. So that will be the next thing you do. You go to F5 on your keyboard, or press this system modules, and then you go to multiplayer down here. There is one called respawn position. Put that in. You can double click on it. Give it the name you want. This is Nordic Battlegroup, so I will call it NBG base. This is what it will say when you see it on the map, and when you respawn. Who should it be able to? This is blue for who can see it, you and all your allies, and you disable this one. So now if we go into a mission now, in a multiplayer mission, you can choose one of the 4 slots, and you can see this guy over here, and he won't be running, he'll stay there, he won't run away. You have a respawn point just here, so if you respawn, you'll respawn here. But that's not all. To make this work, you need to go up here in this one, attributes, multiplayer, and the first thing you need to do is choose up here. I have already chosen this. What kind of mission you want. Do you want a deathmatch, sector control, or whatever? I want this kind of mission. That's what we play. And there needs to be at least one player in the game, maximum 4 players, because that is what we put in here. 1, 2, 3, 4 guys, right? If it was 10, it should say 10 people here. It's really easy. If you want a respawn point to work, it will look like this when you go in here. This will be empty, just fill it out. You will make this one respawn on custom position, and then you will select the respawn position. That means you will select it on the map. So you need this one, respawn position, respawn counter marked only. If they are marked, you can put here the time, the respawn time you want from your die. The respawn starts, it takes 10 seconds, then you'll be in the game again. It could be 1 minute. In our unit it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds. The same you can do with vehicles if you want. You just need to make a vehicle respawn. I put a save gear on also, and allow manual respawn. That means that if you die, you can respawn yourself. You can respawn anytime you want in this one. If you don't want people to be able to respawn themselves, you don't mark this one, okay? Down here is the revive mod on this one also. So if you don't have a revive like Ace, like we do in our unit, you can enable this one for all players, and you can say what do we want it to have, and how long and stuff like that. But that's up to you. We don't use it, but you can use it if you don't have anything else. So all we use now is how many players, what kind of mission, and we make a respawn. You make it so you can choose your respawn point, and we put a count on the respawn also. That's what we have done now. So now it's actually really basic. This is ready to go now as a mission, and it's pretty easy. So now I will show you how it looks in game. Go for play, play in multiplayer, and you can see now the slots up here is like when you join a server. I have chosen this shot. I can take this one, I can take all the slots. This is ice, this is squad lead, this is second command, this is medic. I'll take ice. I will leave those on so you can see them in game. You could also disable them, and you will be alone in the game in the slot you are choosing. So it's pretty easy actually. So that's what we're going to do now, and then we'll just join the game. Okay, now we're back on the map, ready to go in game. You can see me here, Captain Dennis Ice, Nordic Battlegroup, and I have some contact information here. You can use those if you want to contact us. Maybe you want to join us for a game or something, I don't know. You should be welcome to contact us. I'm the commander, so you can just write us. Press OK. You can see it'll start actually like it will look when you respawn. It says it's 5 seconds left, 3 seconds left, and so on. This over here is the respawn point we made, NBG base. We could have made another one also called NBG FOB if we made one up here, for example, a respawn for, behind the enemy, behind the front line. Press respawn and you'll respawn at NBG base, so we do that. So now I have respawned here, just in front of our units. You can see the rest of the units here. F2, F3, stop. Give them a stop, I don't want them to run around. This is the guy over here we made not moving. You can see he's not moving now. We also have another, what do you call it, mod on our one called Blood. Lost. You can see why. Explains itself. A lot of blood where he dies. See, where he's shot. That was what I wanted to show you guys actually. It doesn't matter. Okay. If I choose to respawn now, I could go escape, I could go respawn, because we said you could respawn if you wanted to. So that is what we do now, and you can see it's counting down as before. So now I can actually respawn again. That's how it works. If, let's say, you want another respawn point, you need to put that in, and you need to have Zeus on. I don't have Zeus in this game right now, so right now I can only run around like a normal player, and you can play as a team. There's no enemies, there's nothing in this. So we'll go back now to the editor, and I'll show you how you make Zeus work. Also how you make how you put in enemies in Zeus and stuff like that. I'll show you that for a minute. See, we're back now. We have the basic here you just saw, the respawn. When we respawned, and we had the man. Now we want to make Zeus working in the game, so you can use Zeus. You go down to Zeus here down in the bottom. There is one called Game Master. You put that one in. If you have this one in, now everyone can actually be Zeus, the one who's take control of the server. But what you can do also is you can say, I want the owner to be man. This, and you can hear, if you use mods, you need to mark this one also, and then just press OK. Then you go in on the man you want to be Zeus. In this case, it's myself, Ice. I will go up here in this field up here and type the same as I typed in the Zeus icon. Man. I have to be sure now. I typed it with a big letter. The first one I did. I have to type exactly the same. So if I go in game now, I will actually be Zeus in game. So we'll go in game now, and we'll again go play a multiplayer game, and we'll choose Ice. And I don't know why this is disabled now. Doesn't matter. Just go in. Maybe I removed it. Go in the game now, and when we end the game, we'll be able to work as Zeus with my character. I choose Ice because enemies in areas and stuff like that already in the game. I normally build the mission on the fly, a lot of them. I put some bunkers in and stuff and have a game plan and something already made up. If we want to take the city, I put in some checkpoints and stuff already. But people, I normally just put people in when we are in the game, and I'll show you why. Okay, now we respawn. We have exactly the same situation, 2, 3 and 4, 2, 3 and 4 and stuff like this. So we can move around, and we can shoot this guy again just for the fun of it. Just because it's so funny to see the blood. Not so much blood this time. Now there's more blood. See? This is really funny. Everyone sees it. Okay. What we are about to do is Zeus. You press Y besides T and U. Press the Y key. Here you go. E and R are create and edit. So now you have Zeus, and you can do actually whatever you want. I want to show you now if you press the module here. We talked about areas. Areas is all the extra stuff you see in here now. There's a lot of stuff you can do actually. You can put a patrol in, make them patrol the area and stuff like that. You can do whatever you want. The first thing you want to do is go in here, add objects to Zeus. We only have the objects right here now, so it's within 50 meters. You can make it more. Within 50 meters now you can control those units here. That's important you do this because you want to control your own AIs if it's not players. That's nice. You can remove stuff just deleting it. Press the cursor on it and delete them if you want them, as long as it's AIs. Now we want to go down to let's say Panacea up here. Press M and you will be there. When you're in the map and you have your cursor, if you want to go to Ferris, just put your cursor there and press the middle mouse button and press M on the map, and you'll be exact where you press the middle mouse button on the map. Okay. Now you know if you want to put people in, it's really simple actually. I'll give you some. I'll show you some ways. We'll just use our own people because then they won't shoot back when we're going in and check it out. If you want to put a man in, armor bearer, you can put him in wherever you want him. You know that. Of course, you know that if you have played with Zeus. It's not so easy in here to put people in as it is in the editor, but it works pretty good. If you want people up and down, you use the Alt key and just move the mouse up and down or whatever you want and move them around. Hold the Alt key down and you can put them in, and you can do whatever you want. The Shift key to the left and your left mouse, you can turn the people like in the editor. It works the same way. It's just a little harder to set people in. If you don't want to build all this shit by setting people in, it takes a lot of time if you're not good at it or anything. You can just do it like this here. Let's just do some Afghan police firing team. We put them in here. And we put a team in here. Team. And a fire team more in here. Okay. You want them to do different stuff. You now use the modules F5, and you go for this one, AI behaviors. That's the part of the areas. If you want them to guard the buildings, you just press this button here instant and put this one over one of them. This will happen. They will guard a building instantly. We can do the same on other people. We're going to tell them that we want them to search the building first. So now they will run up, search the building nearest, and then they'll guard it. And you can do that with... It's actually pretty easy. So you can see now they'll search it, and they'll actually guard this house here in front of you. You can also drag them around. I want this guy over here, this team over here. I want them to make a patrol. I want them to patrol areas. So you press this one, put it on him. You want them to do it within 100 meters. You want them to be relaxed. We can do them searching. We can do them counterclockwise. We can say delay at 50 seconds per waypoint. And you can see now there is some waypoints here, and you can actually just take them, put them where you want them, the waypoints, where you want them to patrol the area. You want them to patrol this area here, for example. Now they are walking around. You can see here they are walking around and patrolling the area. So it's really easy actually to use all the stuff up here for this. Also, you have so many options now with the Zeus. You can remote people by just put this remote one over top of them, and then you can start shooting them if you want. Like this. Start shooting people. You leave them again pressing Y. Like this way you can build a mission. It's really easy actually, and if you want to make objectives to your people, you can say this here is all blue force unit. We'll remove those now. Mark everything, press delete, and everything is gone. You take some red force enemies. I want CSAT. I want I want some of the people up here so you can see the ones we have. I want the rifle squad here. I just put them in here. Like this, and I want sentries in here, and I want a support team here. This city is now occupied by enemy forces. Go for modules, go for objectives, and you have different kinds you can make here. You can say you want to control sector, put this on top of it, and you decide how big the sector is, and you can call it take alpha. If you go out on map, and you can see in the task here, you have now take alpha as a objective, and there's a lot of other stuff you can, other ways you can do it. Don't want it to be automatically done like this one. When every unit here is dead, you can try to kill them. We'll do some fire support here really fast actually. Let's take some mortar here, some mortar here, some mortar here. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it kills everyone. Oh, this guy didn't get killed, just move this guy. Okay, and we need to kill the rest of them also then. We'll just do that. That's no problem. It's really easy to kill people. Just get everyone killed. Just delete the last two who's alive. Now the task should be done automatically, because there's no more enemies in the city. If you want to take a city or something, and you will decide when they have taken the objectives. You take this one custom object, put this on it, and you can call it whatever you want. I have this one from old times. Secure the base to get new objectives. I have also this one. Officer is down. I have make a patrol and see what is in alpha. Search for. I have this one. You make sure this one is marked as big, otherwise it doesn't work. You need this one to create. If you take this one, it will be done. it'll fail. It's cancelled. You can see it's assigned right now. Created. Press OK. So now the task is created, but it's not assigned for the people. If you want it to be assigned, you just go in here and assign it. Now it's a task for the people. When they have taken the area, whatever you want them to do, you can see here now in tasks, you have this one, and then you have the description I made up here. When the task is done, you just go in Zeus, okay, and they've done whatever they should. You just go up on this one, they have cleared all the houses, whatever you want. You just do this. Task is complete, and then it's you who decides when as Zeus, who decides when the task is done, and it's yeah, it's your choice actually. There's a lot of stuff in here you can use for fun, and you can just work with it. I'll make more videos later. If you want to make an arsenal, it's really easy also. You just go in here and you can place a box. I'll just go back to the base and do it actually on the map. Put the cursor here, press the middle mouse button, M, and you're back at the base. You can see we are here. And you need to find ammunition. You go for the yellow one. Go down here. Oh. It's not supposed to zoom out, it'll just go in again. You need to go down and find the ammunition boxes and stuff, and you can just put in actually whatever you want. You can put in boxes, ammo boxes, you can put in whatever you want. It's up to you. You can do it like this. We can clear it. Now there's nothing in it, right? So you go up here again for this one, and you can, sorry, the first one up here, and you can make it assign medic, and you can do different stuff up here, toggle on conscience and stuff like that. You can also make arsenal down here. If you look here at full arsenal, press this one, put it on it like this, then it's a full arsenal. If you want this guy to be medic, you can just go up here, for example, assign medic, and if he has blood and morphine and stuff, he can work like a medic, and then he's faster, and you can actually add all stuff up here. So, but let's go back now and see if this arsenal is actually working. Let's go over here. Look at it. Scroll the mouse, press it, and you have a full arsenal. Pretty simple way to make yeah, pretty simple way to make an arsenal actually. You can do that anytime you want it. So now you have the arsenal here, and you can get the gear you want and stuff like that. So it's actually pretty easy. Yes, this is how you do it. The last thing I will show you is today is more respawn point. Let's say we are up here at this task up here, and you want a respawn point who is outside the city. You want it, let's say, out here. You want to make a fob out here, something, a base, a mini base or something. You can make a mini base. It's up to you. You can actually just build whatever you want out here. It's really easy. You can just build something, whatever you want with areas. It's really easy. Let me show you. Like this. Now you have a mini base. It's again, it's something with ammo field command. You can also make a field command instead, and you can just delete the rest of the stuff. Mark what you want it to be deleted. Press delete. Now we have this field command, and you want this to be a place where people can respawn. So what you do is you go to the modules, you go to the respawn, and you put this one in here. Now we have a respawn point here. Let's do it more funny actually. You want actually to be able to respawn over here also, behind this house. So you just make a new respawn point for blue 4, like this. So if I respawn now, escape, respawn, and respawn, you can see I will get 3 options now. As you see, I have 3 options. I have the NPG base, I have the near Faris, that's one behind the house, and then I have south of Ferris. Let's say I want to go south of Ferris. I press this one. Yeah, and I'm south of Ferris. Of course, you need to be aware of placing some ammunition and stuff for people also. But this is a simple way to make respawn points also for. And I think it works really good actually when you make a mission. If you don't have enough people to fly your people in and stuff, you can make respawn points like this. We normally not use more than one respawn point in base, and then people are flown in by our chopper. You can find us Nordic Battlegroup, ARMA3 clan, and you can see in the description how to contact us if you want to learn more about us. We really like the ARMA clan. We play as a mil-sim unit. Try to be as realistic as we can, like in the army. So that's all from me now. I hope you had some fun, and I hope you learned something. Leave a comment, make a like on the movie. The more likes, the better. Thank you. I will make more movies. If you have any requests, anything you want me to show you, learn you can type it, and I'll try to make a little movie about it. This is Ice signing out. Thank you guys. Take care.